Right. Let's talk about when family abuse you. Could be verbally, could be emotionally, doesn't have to be physically. When family abuse you, and then the other family members are enablers, right? They're just as bad as the person abusing you because they know what was said, they know what was done, especially if you have receipts and you've sent around receipts and still nobody has come to you, no one's come to comfort you. And this is just something that a lot of people go through. It's a lot that you go through when you're being abused by somebody. But I need you not to react, because that's the main thing I want you to do. You know, you're being abused and then you're going to react and you're going to look like the villain. And then even the enabler is going to be like, oh, you're the villain. What you need to do at this point, if a family member is abusing you, you need to say, okay, cool, this person's abusing me. But what about the other family members that are watching this happen and they don't do nothing? They don't say nothing to them. They don't hold them accountable. They move on with their life like everything's fine. They move on with their life and then they don't even check up on you. So you're sitting there isolated. You're in your house by yourself, isolated. You're a mess mentally. You're being abused. And then literally nobody's coming to your rescue. No one's coming to talk to you. No one's checking you're all right. Everyone's just leaving you to it. I feel like instead of reacting and, some people just cut everyone off, and good luck to you if you do that, because you got to be strong for that. But I feel like whilst you're in your emotions, whilst everything's just really fresh, I think it's important to just watch. Let's just say, for instance, it's your mother or your father abusing you, and your grandmother and your granddad are allowing it to happen, your cousins, your siblings, everyone's allowing it to happen, and nobody's saying anything. I think it's important that you just remember who ain't saying nothing. Because when they come back to hoover you and say, at the end of the day, she's your mother. At the end of the day, he's your father. At the end of the day, that's your sibling. Where was that energy before when I was being abused, when I was isolated, crying, going through my ish? So I feel like if you're not going to cut people off straight and you're not one of those people that they just get it done, really take note and don't forget who allowed this ish to happen and who allowed you to be abused and who left you when you needed them most.